I will not have you yelling in my court.
Do you think we can be friends again? No.
She's just jealous because she's a red giant and I'm a red super giant.
Nebulisa claims that the defendant, Celestial, her former roommate, stole her mask without her permission as she was on her time in her cycle and on her way to becoming a red supergiant. The defendant claims that no, she did not steal the mask. She in fact picked it up at her local Stargast days before the crime.
My name is Nebulisa, and I'm here today to get justice. I think I'm doing pretty okay. I just graduated from college and I'm a licensed sex educator. And as a licensed sex educator, I must inform you that a protostar forms from a nebula. A nebula is a cloud of dust and gas, and when a protostar forms, gravity collects the dust and gas to create the protostar, which is a heated ball of energy. So use anti-gravity, kids. Trust me, you don't want a protostar at this age. It's a hot mess. You could say I had a regular childhood. I had a hard time with puberty. I wasn't totally comfortable with my body. As a main sequence star, I was having a hard time accepting that my hydrogen atoms were fusing to create helium at my core. It was a weird stage in my life. I don't like to think about my past. I had a retainer and I wore sweats and yeah, that's in the past. I like to focus on positive energy. Luckily for me, the universe granted me the privilege of becoming a red supergiant. So I'm pretty cool because of my low surface temperature, but trust me, my core is extremely hot. My energy is starting to spread out over my interior and my surface. Well, I'm not a red supergiant yet, actually. My father was a red giant. My mother was a red supergiant like myself. Well, I think my father had issues with my mother having more mass than he did, so they ended up splitting, drifting apart, but they separated when I was about 4 billion years old. I think that's why Celestial is jealous of me, because I have more mass. She's always been kind of jealous of me. We moved into the same galaxy a few billion years ago and we became friends, but she became strangely jealous of everything I did. So she stole my mass. Who does that to a star? My mass. Whatever. I know Judge Jiant will work it out.
Well, Nebulisa thinks I stole her mask. Yeah, I didn't do that, so don't really know why I'm here. It's a waste of my time, actually. I was invited to a party, and now I have to come here, so thanks, Nebulisa.
Okay, ladies, what's the story?
She
Ain't it first?
Well, I was on my way to becoming a red supergiant.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. Anyways, I was a good little blue giant eating my fruits and vegetables and gaining a lot of mass. This was around the time Celestial moved in with me. We were young, we made some mistakes, got in some fights, nothing huge, and we had just gotten in one. Anyways, I felt my hydrogen and helium was gonna start fusing soon because I was running out of nuclear fuel. Then, suddenly, I just stopped mid-cycle. No explanation. I knew it had to be Celestial who had stolen my mask. She's just jealous because she's a red giant and I'm a red supergiant.
Sounds plausible. Now, Celestial, what do you have to say for yourself?
There's no way I could have stolen her mask, and I'm happy just being a red giant. Thank you very much. I always knew I wasn't destined to be a superstardom. I had exhausted my hydrogen supply, so I had to go to the store and get some. You know, as we do to make our carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. Yeah, I picked it up from the store the day she claims I stole her mask. So, that doesn't work.
Do you have a receipt for this, man?
Yes.
This receipt is from around 2:54, so she couldn't have been home at the time you say she stole your mask. Case closed!
Do you think we can be friends again? No.
Well, I think that I've grown and gone through various cycles of my life, and I've come to realize I don't need Celestial in my life. I think she was dragging me down. Having a friend like Celestial, it can really take nuclear fuel out of you. That must be why she took my mask. Sometimes you get caught up in a hard friendship, you lose track of things, even your own mask.
Justice is certain.